everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're doing well. Happy Ganesh Chaturthi to all of you. Lord Ganesha represents knowledge, wisdom, ancient knowledge, and is also the lord of the planet Ketu. So Ketu actually has to do with research, occult, mysticism and astrology. So yeah, happy Ganesh Chaturthi to all of you. Shri Ganeshaya Namah. Let's begin with today's video. So today I am going to discuss about the debilitated sun. Sun is considered debilitated when it is placed in the sign of Libra, that is Tula Rashi, at 10 degrees. So if you have sun in the sign of Libra, then this video is for you. Okay, now I have made this video in both the languages, English and Hindi, like the previous one. So you can choose your language and you can straight away listen to that. Okay, so let's get started. First of all, understand the two entities that are coming together, Sun and Libra. Sun in the sign of Libra, so Sun and Libra. Now what is Sun? Sun represents a king, our ego, self-esteem, our confidence, our soul, our willpower, our immunity. And Libra is what? Libra is a sign of public, it's a sign of the masses, the other people. It's a sign of partnership, it's a sign of business, it's a sign of harmony, balance, socializing, creativity, media, arts, okay? Because it's the original 7th house of the zodiac, of the Kal Purush Kundali that represents other people, the public, the masses. Now when Sun is in the sign of Libra, you're basically asking the king to get social and interact with the public and live like a common person. Okay, so it will be okay for a king to do for a day or two, or if he has some hidden agenda and is hiding its true identity, but for a long time, since it's a placement, so the king's ego will get hurt. Okay, so basically the person here may feel that he doesn't belong here. Okay, he doesn't belong in the place, and he may feel very restricted and frustrated. Okay, because he's now treated he's not now treated as a common man. He's not getting any royal treatment, and now he can't even give orders to anyone because he's now one of them, one of the common people. Okay, so he has to live according to what other people are living. Okay, so he may feel very bad about himself. He may feel frustrated, the person, with this placement, depending on where it is placed. And a king is also habitual to order, to manage, to supervise, to protect. But in Libra, he has to change his nature, okay, because it's very contradictory to his nature. So the king is unhappy here, and the sun therefore feels restricted in this environment. The sun gets debilitated in the sign of Libra. So when sun is debilitated, one feels out of the place, like I said, doesn't belong in that environment he is. And by environment, I mean regarding the placement it is, okay. He has a confidence and the royalty intact, okay, because sun is a strong planet, okay, he's a king, he's a soul. But now what happens is, whatever the nature, the qualities that he has is now of no use, because he cannot show off or give orders to anyone, or demand any royalty treatment, or demand anyone to ask for justice, or treat like a king, basically. So because he's one of them, okay. So we cannot give orders to anyone, and one doesn't like to interact as well, because Libra is a social sign, but king doesn't interact with everyone, okay, doesn't like socializing. He only socializes with select few, and he has to be very careful with what he interacts, and how he what conversations he has with someone, what kind of communication he does with others. He has to be careful, because he has to also protect the his kingdom, right? So yeah, what happens with this placement? One doesn't like to interact or isn't much social with this placement. So one is introverted, or one is shy, okay, because king doesn't speak much, okay. So one can be introvert and shy with this placement. Sun is a royal planet and he likes his royal treatment. like being considered very special, very unique, and getting that all the attention. But in Libra, he doesn't get any of these. So there is a desire for special care and attention, and to stand out from the crowd and get recognized. These folks work very hard to get noticed, to get recognized. Like there are some people who crave, uh, more money, sorry, more fame than money. Okay, so these folks are all about getting recognized. Okay, getting that, basically getting name and fame is more important to them than getting the money for their first, because king doesn't care about the money, right? He's all the riches, but he cares about being considered as a king. Okay, that only his decisions are final, only what he says is final. Okay, being treated like a king. Okay, sun in Libra also makes a person harsh, manipulative, jealous, and immoral, because here there is a high desire to stand out, to be respected, to be obeyed, and when it doesn't happen, the king is agitated and loses his temper. So what happens here is, uh, the person may try any, like he may be so eager to get recognized that he may not hesitate to even not follow any legal, or not follow any values, and be unethical in his actions and his decisions, because here the only desire is to be recognized. It can also make one narcissist, or being too much self involved. And you see, Libra is a sign of harmony and diplomacy as well. So that's where the sun does very well, because both both the attributes are matching here. Libra is also a sign of diplomacy and harmony, and sun is a king, which who has to have that maintain harmony in the kingdom, and also act diplomatically. So here this is two attributes where uh, the person does very well. Sun is also our soul, our immunity, our health, our willpower. He's the atma, the natural atma, the natural soul. So this position can also cause lack of it. Okay, immunity problems, health problems, willpower problems, and also watery mouth. Too much formation of saliva, because now fire has landed in an airy sign. Yeah, sun is a fiery planet, and Libra is an airy sign. And these people are also very fond of traveling, and they also seek adventures and serene getaways. Also, it creates a feeling of not being given due credit for their efforts and work. They also have a lot of self doubts, uh, whether I'm good enough or whether I'm not good enough. They also struggle to get recognized, and name and fame doesn't come easily to these people. Okay, they don't get recognition, they don't get credit for their efforts and work. There could also be some karma with father-like figures and authorities, even the government, because sun represents all of these things. On the positive side, sun in Libra does very well as a businessman. So this placement is very well if the entire chart supports. Then it is very well for to do something in business, be an entrepreneur, or yeah, be a businessman or entrepreneurship, or in a also in a glamour industry. Okay, because see, that which blends the two things together. There's also fear of losing out one's true self if one socialize, or if one mixes with everyone, blends with everyone. So they tend to these people tend to show off some kind of fake superiority or uniqueness in their in order to stand out from other. Like they'll criticize someone, or they'll try to speak more about the flaws, the mistakes and imperfections of others to show themselves better. Okay, and due to the lack of willpower followed by possible unethical attempts to become successful and recognized, they often face failures in the pursuits and have frequent frustrations in their lives. okay, because they just want to get recognized, and they don't have that courage, they also have fear, they don't have that willpower. So they try every by hook or by crook, they just want to be recognized. So they also pursue unethical methods and unethical actions, okay, to do something. The biggest lesson of this placement is to learn how to regain the balance of their souls and find the right path in life. Okay, follow the principles, follow the values. Do not do any unethical thing. Balance one's. Don't be so much greedy to crave the name and fame. Okay, and to not run behind temptations or superficial achievements, but to understand the true worth and values. Okay, the person here may also be in a dilemma about being sensitive and also being afraid of losing one's unique self. Okay, so there is a dilemma of whether to show one sensitive side, or whether to they are also afraid that if they show their sensitive side, then someone may use them, or take uh, you make manipulate them or persuade them to do something. You may lose out oneself. So these people need to channelize their craving for attention in business or in glamour world. Like I said before, glamour industry is also one where we act, okay, where we show off ourselves, where we get recognized, okay, based on our acting, or based on whatever art we are associated with. So in glamour industry also, this placement works very well, depending on the placements, I'll say, in which house and aspects and conjunctions is a basic one that I'm uh, saying. Okay, but the fame also, the thing is, even there the fame may still not come to them easily. Okay, they'll not come because sun is in Libra, so name and fame, recognition, all that will not come to these people easily though. Also, if whole chart supports, then it's a different thing. Then this will also help them to build their confidence. Okay, confidence could also receive a boost because of it. And so yeah, basically do something where you can get recognized for your uniqueness. Okay, for whatever unique talent you have, or for whatever uh, uh, whatever quality that makes you stand out. Okay, so that's where the negative traits of this placement will get reduced, and you can get the positive effects of this placement, and your confidence will also get boosted, your willpower also will get boosted, your immunity will also get boosted, and you'll get recognition, you'll get name and fame. And so eventually you will not be so greedy enough, okay, to get that name and fame, and you'll get that emotional balance. Okay, mental and emotional balance. Okay, so yeah, that was all my analysis of sun in Libra. I hope it resonated with you. If you found it helpful, do like, comment, share, and subscribe. For personal consultations, just drop an email to me. That's all for today. And yes, happy Ganesh Chaturthi to all of you. May Deva bless us with his divine blessings. Goodbye. See you in my next one.